everybody, how is we all doing? Did we enjoy Christmas? I hope you all had a lovely Christmas, and I hope it all went well for you and the big day, and I hope Santa brought you lots of lovely little things. So I am filming what I've been busy before Christmas. As you all know, wasn't very well. I think it's the build up and the fact I wasn't listening to my body when it was going slow down, slow down. So I want to show you what I've been making. So if you hear me say this is what she'll have, it's because I'm filming before Christmas, but you'll be seeing it after. So the first thing, I had two swaps. The first swap I'm about to show you, I had the lovely Cash. Now, Cash, bless her little heart, she came into one of the lives and she said, I've missed the Christmas swap. I said, no, you haven't. Don't be so daft. We'll figure something out and me and you will do a swap. This was sort of, I was sort of ish kind of up to date. And anyways, so I was paired up, me and Cash did a direct swap. So before I show you, there are two sacks and everything inside it that I did not make. The lovely Esme, who's one of my admin on my group, she said, Claire, do you want me to help you gather Cash's sacks up? And I said, oh, yes, please. So she made two, and then she added some gifts inside. I'm not going to show you what the gifts are, because in no doubt the lovely Cash will be showing you each day as she opens them, so you'll get to find out what she had. But I can show you the sacks. Now, like I say, Esme made two, and all the rest I made, and I did make handmade little gifts inside and all sorts like that. So these are the two that the lovely Esme made. So this is the first one, and it's made out of felt. Now, if you know Esme at all in the group, you know that she works really well with felt. This was all hand stitched, amazing. And when I received it, she said, oh, I've posted you Cash's sacks. I was like, oh, and when they came, I was, oh, Esme, they are beautiful. So the outer case is like a felt, and then the inside is cotton. So she's made a flower of the felt. She's getting really clever actually making flowers. And then this was the other one, and I love the fact they really sort of remind me of snow sort of thing. It was absolutely beautiful, and I love the fact that, like I say, she hand stitched these together. Yeah, she just sat there one night and hand stitched them. So thank you, dear Esme, for making the lovely Cash's swap come true. I don't think, well, I knew I could have done it, but whether I could have done it by the 19th, I don't think I would have been able to. So hence why the lovely Esme offered to help, and I was so grateful for her for doing so. So these are the two Esme made. These are the ones that I made. So the first one I made, now we all sent what kind of Christmas we have got. So if you put up a silver and red Christmas tree and you say that's my Christmas, then silver and red would be your colours. Now Cash actually gave me silver, I can't remember the other colours, but she also gave me traditional as well. So I sort of went down both, and you'll see why. So the first thing I did, this was a sack that I made. Now each square was cut out on a 5x5, I can't see it to be able to show, oh there it is, 5x5 square plate, ruler plate, and then I sewed them together. And I've done this little method before when I was making my mat. I basically made it into a sack, and then each robin, which I don't know whether it'll show up, oh yeah it will, each robin I've what they call thread paint. So thread painting is basically where you take your coloured thread and you go over whatever it is you want to pick up on your fabric. For me, it was the robins. I went over with red cotton just to pick them up, and on the back as well. And then it's lined with like oh, there it is called a Pacific something, but I can't think what it's called. Picnic fabric, I call it, because that's the kind of, oh, tartan. I'm pronouncing that wrong, but you sort of get my drift. So that was the other sack. So for this Christmas swap, if I haven't said, we had to make 4 sacks and 1 stocking. All the sacks were I drew them out by the pattern, and everybody printed them out, and then sort of basically went like crazy little elves and made the sacks up. You couldn't enlarge the sacks and you couldn't make them smaller. Everybody had to stick to the same size and what I had drawn. And the stocking this year was a little bit different. So this was my other sack. So I thought to go with a bit of a silver theme. As you can see, there's a silver in this one. So I made this one. This is in a bell shape. These are all in bell shapes. So this type of fabric, you're supposed to iron on, and it's supposed to fix to cotton fabric. For me, it wasn't working. I bought it from Etsy. In fact, got in touch with the seller, and she said, oh yeah, if you do this on cotton, it'll work. And I'm like, no, well, it's not working. So in the end, I stitched it on. So I have like a soft white, where you'll see that again on my other swap, and the silver. I made this shabby flower, and then on it are 3 little bells, so it does rattle, because Kaz said she liked traditional things. So I wanted to have a little bit of fun with Kaz, and I know she's going to love this when she'll see it. So I made this up. So I embroidered everything, and it says, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to make Kaz's sacks today. Hey, that's what it says. So hopefully that will make a little bit smile a bit. And then on the end, I've attached some felt snowflakes. I didn't punch them out. I believe you can buy a fabric die cut. Now I haven't got one, so I sort of bought one. I sort of cheated there, but I did stick them on. So this one, I'll show you what's inside, what I've made for the sacks. This one is lined with blue, like a baby blue fabric. So those are the sacks. Now what did I make for the sacks? So these two, I didn't make any, I just put in things that Kaz could use. This one in front of me, we have beautiful flowers. So I made these 2 flowers, and then I also made, because I know Kaz loves purple, I made a crocheted daffodil. So those are my flowers, and then I popped them in this little bag, and all this will be wrapped ready for her to open up. What else did I put in? Oh, I put in these are made, I'm not going to take them out of the packet because you can clearly see them through. These are made from jigsaw pieces. I keep meaning to do a video, haven't done one. It's definitely on my to-do list. These I just made a batch of them, and I thought, I know Kaz, his first love is paper, but I thought you could add these in journals, on books or whatnot, but they're actually, if she flicks the other side across, she'll see that it's a puzzle piece. So I made 5 of them for her, and these flowers. Now they're all the same, and basically I've singed some petals, and I've put a little rose what they call it, rolled rosette. No, it's not rosette. I can't remember what they're called now. So I made 3 of them. So that was in that sack. I will show you her stocking in the sack now. Come on. Right. What else? Oh, these were the bells that I originally cut. And I thought, well, why not add them in? Cash said that her Christmas is silver, so I know that she'll be able to use them. If not this year, then next. So I popped them loosely in there. So that's what, and plus she got little extra gifts. And again, I won't show you the gifts because you'll see them on Cash's channel. So this sack I had a bit of fun with. So the first thing I made is this. Now, to anyone looking, it's a pot. I made it using the laces I recently bought from Shilpa. And inside are, because I know Cash has just had a sewing machine. She had one for Christmas. So inside here are all different colour universal bobbins. They can fit in any machine, Brother, Singer, Germain, you name it, they'll fit in. So I popped them in the little tub that I altered. So that was my little thing that I thought, oh my, you know, it does go down. There you go. There you go. It does go down. I'll be wrapping these up. The other thing I made her, and I have made another one of these, but you will see this before Christmas. Now, I made Cash 2. I made one in, no, I made her, yeah, 2. I made her one with purple beads on, and what they are Christmas crocheted wreaths. That's basically what they are. So I've made her 2. The next one, the second one, which isn't in the bag yet, you would have seen before Christmas because I used BB Crafts' beads on it. So, and it's quite an easy little pattern to do. And I will attach the pattern on that video. I'll attach the video that I show you sort of how to make the Christmas wreath below, so you know what I'm going on about basically. Now these are watercolor journal tags in general. They got all different types of stamps on. There's mannequin stamps, flower stamps, but they're all done just using watercolors. The background of them is just basically using watercolor, and I would show you, but I've closed as per. The closure is at the top, so Kaz might have to sniff the bottom. But they are all different ones. I think there's 8 in total I made. But like I say, the background of them, I love the colours of them. But I thought she could use it in any type of crafting that she wants. And there's little gifts that I've wrapped up. And again, you'll find out all that when you watch Cash's video. Right, so those are the sacks. So you know how I said the stocking is a bit different this year? It is. Instead of an actual stocking, I drew this design out. It is a slipper. It is a ballet slipper design. So you can see the shoe here, and then you've got the actual foot. Now what I didn't go traditional ballet shoe. I actually went a bit different. So I embroidered some bells around the shoe. I've sewn some buttons on because it wouldn't be me if I didn't use my buttons. And again, picking the robins out like I did on one of those sacks. I've done it in metallic red. All these baubles that you see up the top, that's not part of the fabric, though it does look it. Each bauble I cut bonder web to iron it onto the fabric, and then I went round and sewed it on. So each bauble has been sort of cut, put back together and cut again. So that is my swap to the lovely Cash, and I know she will appreciate it greatly. So I'm really looking forward to showing her. And like you say, where did I send this one down there? These, their neck, it isn't packed up as of yet because I haven't in real time done the video using baby crafts, but this is my Christmas decoration, because you have to make one Christmas decoration and you can decide on what sack that would be in. But like I say, I will attach the video of me adding and the pattern to the wreath below, and I will also attach Cash's channel, because each stocking and sack will be opened from the 20th to the 24th. So yeah, that is my lovely swap to the lovely Cash. I hope you really enjoyed all, and I will see you all in my next video. Have a lovely day, and thank you all for watching and supporting my channel. It means a lot. Keep commenting below, and yeah, I'm so looking forward to receiving all this. So I will speak to you all very soon. Bye for now.